Yo, 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 everybody, what's up? It's time. It's time we do this. Yo. What's up? How goes? Hey, everybody, how's it hanging? It's what day is it today? I don't even know what day it is today. It doesn't matter. Happy whatever day it is of the week. If I seem a little discombobulated, it's because I am. I'm on like this weird sleep thing right now, man, and it is not working out for me. I got like some insomnia issues happening. I don't even know really what's actually going on, but it has not been fun. I tried to go to bed last night at a decent hour because I wanted to wake up and stream, at a decent time. Didn't happen. I ended up with insomnia for like fucking 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 hours. I don't even know. I eventually passed out. Eventually. It sucked. But anyways, I'm here. Dude, bro, thank you so much for the 72 butts. King Cyclops, 90. Appreciate it. Eternal Twig, what's going on? Appreciate you guys. No mods, we riot. Well, now's the time to do it. Because you're motherfucking phoenixes, bitches. I don't know why I like this. This is turning into Ignis's anthem for me. All right, so anyways, my ADD aside, I don't really have much plans for today. I just kind of wanted to gallivant on YouTube, maybe brain rot a little bit. Hopefully we're not culture shocked too much. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Ronald McGaycord, thank you so much. Appreciate you. 23 bucks. Appreciate you, my dude. Thank you for the subbies. All right, here's the thing. I went on YouTube today. I almost said yesterday. And you know how the ads are just like crazy? I got this new ad. Are you ready for this? On YouTube, the YouTube Shorts, I got an advertisement from PETA. And it was a clip of Mr. Beast with a bear. And he's doing this blind, putting his hand down, and he's doing a blind test of putting his hand on things, and it's a bear. And PETA was like, bears aren't, animals are not your content. I'm sorry, I laughed. The bear's like, yo, bro, that was my Hollywood debut. How dare you take me away? Bro, PETA, you don't want to fight Mr. Beast. Bro, but it's an anti-smear, it's a smear ad. Are you allowed to do that? It was literally it was an advertisement from PETA on YouTube, a short against Mr. Beast, saying he's doing animal cruelty and trying to raise awareness of his animal abuse. Are you even allowed to do that? I guess you are. I guess you could state your piece if you really believe what you believe. I guess if you believe he's abusing it, I guess then that's your opinion. But then I thought there's like some guidelines you have to follow on the internet, I guess. I don't know. Throw a brick at PETA, I guess. I don't know. I don't mind, advocating for, animals here and there, but we don't need to be crazy about it, Like, I don't know. Like, I also think about, like, well, what about, do we need to start going after all the TV shows that have ever had, like, a showing of animals on there, or, like, children petting or learning about, in an educational format, about mammals, you know, and all, is that abuse? I guess some could say. I don't know. I'm not here to judge, bro. It's a sticky slope, but I thought it was funny. Literally on YouTube, they're they're trying to take down a YouTube person. It's like, okay, whatever. Have at thee, I guess. I guess when you get to that level of Mr. Beast, I guess everybody wants a piece. You know? Peter went after Uma. They went after the anime of the horse girls? They're apparently not being respectable to the horses or something. But we're not going to talk about the fact that we put females as the horses and that they were betting on the female horses specifically. We're just not going to talk about that part. It's the animals! That's where we draw the line! Dude, anime, let's be honest. If you take anime at face value, that shit most of the time is fucked. Just being honest, bro. Like, you know how many times I have to watch an anime and I'm like, I don't know about this. Bruh. What did you just link, Chi-Chi? I don't have, oh God, I don't have it on this computer. Okay, I should bring chat up on this computer because I didn't know Chi-Chi was going to be dropping me links here. Hold on! I wasn't ready. Okay, there we go. What is this? Okay. What did you just wool for the what? What does this have to do with? I was literally, is this about, okay, hold on. Is this more Pete-ish? Okay, hold on, give me 1 second. What am I watching? Bro, why? We're getting my go to bed fucking shit. It's not time to go to bed. Don't make me go to bed. So, bro, what did I... Chi-Chi? I'm not gonna ask. I don't understand. All right, anyways, I'm kind of derailed. I don't... I lost all my gusto. I don't know what that was. I don't know how it relates. Okay, my mind is blasted. I will fucking... What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, PETA. Yeah, clothes, I guess, yeah. Yeah. Doesn't matter. I guess we move on from PETA. I just my brain don't work today. I should just fucking watch it. No, it was a Musion video about pets and, but yeah, never mind. Did I click on I clicked on the link you sent. It was about Spokane wool. I don't know, bro. I just clicked the link. Yeah, it's a closed link. I don't know. But well. No, it was the actual video, Chi-Chi. It's okay. It's okay. Let's just, I guess, watch the YouTube stuff because I brain don't work. So I'm just gonna watch what's in our YouTube stuff here. All right. Here we go. You know, I see Wolf Ears has cleaned this shit out, bro. All All right, I guess you're just gonna always keep the whole. I hate this. Okay, whatever. All right. Wait, why isn't this going through my headphones? Give me 1 second, Chad. We have to fix the audio. I guess I wasn't prepared for one thing. Where's my audio settings? The USB. There it is. All right, I think we're good now. When my brain don't work like it used to before. Hole is mandatory. Never!
Ladies in the studio looking at a whole wall of hundreds of drawings of Flynn.
Yeah, the hot man meeting. That was tough.
And they were all attracted to this guy.
No, droopy eyes. Droopy eyes.
The hot man meeting. So this is the one where they actually tell their real feelings, not caring because they're talking about a fictional character, right? So they're going to ignore all realities. I'm sorry, guys. You're going to be cut from the list.
Guys should have, round up. I like Flip is not that chill. And he's got weird.
Do I fit the bill?
The man meeting was hard to go to.
Am I hot?
For us. Because everybody had their opinions on what works and what doesn't work. And occasionally things would come up that don't work. Then those were things that, we have.
No blue eyes. All right, no blue eyes.
Oh no, I got blue eyes! We just won't look. We'll keep our eyes shut.
And then we kind of whittled it down to just finally one drawing that became the basis for the design of Flynn.
You can eat anything. Okay. My character's in there somewhere. Okay. Yeah, we'll just say that's the reality. All right, dance time. Okay, what is this? Unavailable. Oh, they have been blocked. I'm unable to watch that shit. All right. Hearing the culling game rules. The culling!
Welcome to the next generation of website creation. Wix Harmony. Get the power.
Yeah, time to watch another action-packed episode of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, yeah. All right. Get it on.
Get it. Ain't no action, but I got hella information to dump on you. I need you to get a notepad right now and start taking some notes. Okay, hurry up.
Okay.
All right, I'm about to go over the first rule, so I hope you got your notepad out.
Bro.
All right, so the first rule of the culling game is that once your curse technique awakens, you must join a colony within 19 days.
Like the 13 colonies in America, or
Quit being stupid. I'm only on the first rule, okay? We got a lot to go over. I'm not fucking
Wait,
playing.
what?
Okay, okay. So the next rule is that if you do not participate, your curse technique will be removed, which will result in death.
Can you say that again?
Oh my God. Can you just pay attention, nigga?
I'm
What is
sorry,
wrong
I'm
with
sorry.
you?
My first language is throwing hands, so I'm having a little trouble.
So I will say this is one of my biggest problems with the anime fucking competition shit, because that trope, oh my God, any time that they start explaining the rules for longer than, like, I don't know, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, my eyes start glazing over. I start looking at my girlfriend. She looks at me. Then we start looking at our phones. And then I think that's pretty much it. I don't know. It just goes too long. If I have to study to understand how the competition works, it's probably too convoluted.
Okay, we'll lock the fuck in, nigga, because we gonna throw hands, but you gotta pay attention to this to understand it, okay? And you also need to know that this was orchestrated by Kenjaku, because this is the ritual required to absorb Tengen.
There's the eye glaze! The eye glaze! That sounds like a me problem? Bro, if the... All right, the things about games is it kind of has to be simple, right? I mean, honestly... Your game usually needs to have like a simple part of the format. Let's take football, for example. There's a lot of complicated rules in football, but the main rules are you get a turn, you get 4 turns, and you got to take those 4 turns, you got to get to the end. If you don't do it in those 4 turns, the other team gets a shot. Those are the base rules, right? But then there's a lot of complicated rules around it. But if I don't know. It's got to make sense on a base level.
Has become more of a cursed spirit, so he can fuse them with, what am I hearing right now? What nigga are you
Okay, there it is. All right, Chi Chi fell asleep first.
snoring? Are you asleep?
I ain't reading that shit.
Oh my God, you're illiterate,
Nigga just to shove my face.
bro. What?
You just to throwing hands.
Nigga, wake your ass up, bro. Come on,
Hey,
man.
look, my bad.
Wait,
I'm not like the other.
The anime had a cool video gamey graph to help explain it. Genuinely helped me. Yeah. Okay, that does usually do it. Does. It's a little gamey, right? But it's like, I don't know. It does work, but a lot of people don't like, putting too much game aspects into their anime, right? They want it to be a cinematic experience. I guess unless you're trying to do a game world, right?
Oh.
Okay, I can read.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Now lock in, because I got more to talk about.
Yeah.
Man, let me see your notes right now.
What?
Let me see your notes right now, because I don't think you
wanna see
getting
my
it.
notes?
I
It's about to be a bunch of doodles, bro.
want to see your notes.
Literally, Chi Chi.
Yes, you're not getting this. I don't believe it. All right, because you about to be lost as hell.
Okay. For free.
Kill people or free Gojo. Actually, I guess you good. Matter of fact.
What?
Yeah, I think that's
There
all
it is. The base element. The base element.
you need to know.
It's good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, pretty much.
Man, I told you, man. Look, man, I told you I was locked in. I'm not like
Yeah.
these other
He was locked
JKs,
in,
man.
bro. He was locked in.
I don't-
Comprehending this
Don't get
shit,
carried
bro.
away. You got the
Let's
gist of
get
it. Don't get
bro.
carried away.
So we throwing hands this episode?
No, not at all. Not at all. We're throwing words, brother. Actually, I got more words that I gotta throw at you. Matter of fact, I got a lot of words to throw at you. So look,
Oh, God. Dude, I'm falling asleep.
there's
I'm
a
about
lot
to
more
fall asleep with this
information you need
dude.
to know to understand this.
I'm
So
getting
look,
the fuck outta here.
no, I'm not
Yeah,
done,
I'll be back next week.
bro.
Yeah, I'll be back next week.
You
bro.
can't go one episode without fighting. Fuck, bro. Ah.
We're done. We done. All right. Fable gameplay. Oh, we're in the Tats. Yes. Tats always drops the good overviews and reviews. Let's go. Tats with the W.
Backed by AI, today's financial leaders are reshaping the flow of commerce. Prisma airs the
Fable is Playground's first.
All right. So, Fable. The controversy. As far as I know at this juncture, because I've been loosely keeping up. I don't know if anybody's been keeping up, but they released a trailer, what was it, last year or the year before? I forget which one it was. And then it was like an interview style type trailer release with some pretty good acting. The world looked cool, but everyone was mad because the person or the MC that they thought they were going to play didn't meet their pretty standards, which is fine. Gamers are allowed to have their opinion. So there was a lot of hubbub with that, but then I guess from what I heard, there's going to be multiple MCs available to play, not just one. Which then I guess the internet was alleviated. So that's all I've heard about that and the drama online. And now everyone's kind of sitting here waiting, I guess. All right. That's all I've heard.
Open world action RPG, and we couldn't be more proud to be carrying on the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios, the original creators of the franchise. And although our game is a new beginning, I think what we're making is really faithful to the
And
spirit
can someone just give this man some damn popcorn for fuck's sake?
of the classic Lionhead trilogy that we all love. At the heart of our game is a simple recurring question. What does it mean to you to be a hero? Our game is about choices and their consequences. It's packed with action,
Okay, I hope it has more action than this intro because we literally just watched that last YouTube video about glazing over when you give too much exposition. It's happening right now, buddy! It's too much! Give me some substance, please!
drama, British humor, moral dilemmas, and quite a few chickens. All of this combines in a fairy
It's been 42 seconds! Look down at the bottom! Oh, you can't see it. See? 42 seconds, bro!
tale which could only be Fable.
In classic
Okay, the music's nice. I'll give him that, but... All right,
Fable fashion.
all right, I'll try to calm down. It's only a 10-minute video. Let's learn about Fable. All right, let's get immersed, Chad. We're immersed.
You begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill.
Yo, what up,
It's
Wolf?
here that in a moment of
Good to see you,
extreme
bud.
danger, your heroic powers first emerge, and we discover that you are Albion's first hero in a generation.
Okay.
But
So you
not
start
long
off young.
afterwards, disaster strikes, and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger.
How dare you, Dr. Stone, my people?
Suddenly alone
It's okay. We'll get some batshit. What was the other ingredient? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Dr. Stone.
in the world, you'll set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Yo, what up with
Venturing out into the
Celsius? Thank
world
you
is a
so much for the
huge moment,
subs.
because this is Albion like you've never seen it before. Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests,
Magical.
bustling villages, sleepy hamlets,
Mm.
oversized vegetable patches,
Ooh, it's so
and
beautiful,
stunning
though.
vistas.
I mean, it is stunning. Like, you know, it's not another, like, looking like an copy and pasted Unreal-esque looking ass thing. It's got its own personality. It's very, very pretty.
And because our Albion is truly open world, for the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you back to Albion's iconic capital city, Bowerstone. Home to Fairfax Castle, the old clock tower, and the legendary Heroes Guild.
It's a huge city, full of
We're getting
contrasts.
immersed, Chad. We're getting
Rich
immersed.
and poor, nobles and commoners, royalty and criminals.
You know, as a level designer, it looks pretty. It doesn't look overly cluttered, but enough detail, you know? Looks
You'll
great.
spend plenty of time here during the game as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
In the north of Albion, you'll find mountains,
Okay.
craggy coastlines, spooky marshes, and the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone. Here, you'll meet the leaders of two rival gangs, vying for power, and uncover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows. Our Albion is
The darkness cultists have arrived, Chad.
beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
In
It is
Albion,
pretty.
Heroes are special, different. They're stronger than regular people.
They did achieve a nice style. You know, there's enough, like, you know, next genness to it, but also a little bit more colorful, playful, environmental, you know, colors going on. So it leads to a nice, vibrant world, you know.
They're
Digging
more
it.
skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
The power.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
So, in Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different characters.
There it is, character selection. This is the part that I heard about on Twitter that everyone was like, "Oh, okay, so any of our gripes are now solved because now we could just play, you know, from an array of people. Hooray!"
The heads. And customize your clothing, hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars. So the hero you play represents you.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn.
I'm glad that this because most people want this could be a biased thing, but I haven't met one person who doesn't enjoy a good character creation screen. Like who has ever complained about there's too many options? I can't do it. There's just too many cosmetics, too many hair choices. No one. We're in that day and age where we all like to make our OC and then play our OC in like whatever beautiful world it is. Because at this point, we've been playing games for a while, you know?
And through the weapons you use.
Just like the classic trilogy, heroes in our game fight with a combination of strength.
Oof. I mean, that camera tilt is a little disorienting. Tone that down a little smidgy.
Skill and will. Seamlessly blending melee and ranged weapons with magical abilities
Oh, they're going for over-the-shoulder third.
gives us style-weaving combat, allowing you to show off your personal playstyle.
They really are going heavy on those frame skips, man.
Against single opponents and large groups of enemies alike.
I don't mind. It's okay, I guess.
Melee is at the heart of our close quarters combat. You'll use light and
Yeah, it's just a standard.
heavy combos, often knocking enemies off balance and executing stylish finishers. Swap to your ranged weapon to bypass enemy guard.
So this is maybe it's a me thing, because I was actually just going through this in my own character controller, because you can make it like this, weighty, everything's got weight. They push forward with every step. But I actually prefer a little bit more control. I feel like the character controller gets a little sluggish when you add too many animation locks, or because it's like I can't move, right? But I guess that's my own personal opinion on my preference on character controllers in general.
And deal with troublesome flying enemies. And of course, you'll be able to unleash your powerful spells to both manipulate and devastate your opponents.
We're excited to be bringing back some fan-favorite adversaries for you to fight. Hobbs are back, as are Balverines, Hollowfolk, and Trolls.
That's cool.
And we're adding brand new enemies too, like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken. Each enemy family is different.
I'm gonna be honest. When we brought in the cockatrice with our shit, like, I don't think these things are fearsome at all, bro. I know they're supposed to be, or whatever, but I think these things are just meh.
With their own weaknesses to
Come on.
exploit and defenses to overcome.
It's a goddamn oversized chicken. Let's harvest it for me.
But with all the unique tools in your combat toolbox,
Sorry, PETA. Don't cancel me.
how you defeat your enemy.
Wait, does PETA care about chicken? Yeah, do they care about chicken? Or do chickens' lives they don't care about? I'm just curious.
Is up to you.
They do care about chickens?
But there's more to being a hero in Albion than fighting. So much more. When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal, everyday stuff which happened when you interacted with the people of Albion.
For me, what I remember most vividly are the inhabitants of Albion and the things you can do with them or to them.
Like what? What do you do with them?
The thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a
Oh, they're getting a little secretive. Those little smirks on their faces. What are you doing to the NPCs, huh? Huh?
sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game where you could just mess around with the villagers and townsfolk.
And we've built that same experience
Bullies.
in the middle of our game too. Buying a house, getting a job, making
Well, that's cool.
some money.
Like that. That was a cool little mechanic. I like that. Very cool mechanic. Very cool mechanic.
Seeing a villager, getting married.
Yeah. No, I like that actually. Think about that in VR. Because then you could like, you know, for each thing that you have to repair, you can have a broken sword or whatever, and then you have to hit it in like each location. Instead of just like hitting it a couple times, you actually have to hit the glowing or broken area, and then it actually fixes. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
Having kids.
Fancy a date?
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Perfect.
Buying
Dating
another
gift?
house.
Oh, it's time to get frisky with the locals.
Buying every house in Albion.
They got housing. Sold.
Buying every business in Albion. Getting
Becoming a business mogul? Sold.
rich.
Being rich?
Being a bunch more people.
Married? Sold.
Having a bunch more kids.
Kids? I don't know. I'll get back on that one.
Probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
Wait, what the fuck?
And this game within a game is unique to...
Why did he say for good measure? What? You know, might as well throw divorce in there for good measure. You know, what the fuck is this fucking hell, bro? Just let them live their happy life, happily ever after with the kids.
It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things you do everywhere you go.
And all of this revolves around the people who live in Albion, who we call the living population. There are more than 1,000 of them, and every single one is unique. Each of them has a name, a role, a daily routine, and their own personality. You could follow any one of them for a day and just watch them live their life.
They'll get up, go to work, spend some leisure time on hobbies, then go home to bed.
But what's even cooler is that you can talk to every single one of them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads of different ways. Maybe the job they go to is working for you because you hired them to work in one of your businesses.
Hey you, working hard? How can I help you, boss?
Maybe the bed they sleep.
Dude, too true. Huffing copium playing this game, if you actually get the happy ending with the wife and the kids, or the husband and the kids, and yeah, white picket fence, no problems, no worries. You can live out the rest of your life with the family. Waking up every morning with your NPC.
Is in a house you own because you're the landlord.
Or maybe their bed is on the street because you evicted them.
Because you evicted them?
Right?
Oh, it's you. You're awful.
And all of...
Yeah, that awful person. Fuck you.
The stuff you do affects what they think of you.
It's so pretty.
You're a legend. Because everything you do builds your reputation.
Very impressive. Now that's an hero right there.
Morality has always been super important to Fable. That tension between good and evil.
You know, someone's gonna start a homeless run. How many people can I make homeless? They become the business mogul, buy every home and property in a city, evict every NPC citizen from their home, and then declare national unrest because they have a homeless problem, round up the militia, and then bring them in to get rid of the homeless. Too real. All right, anyways.
Underpinned all of the original games. And morality is central to our game too. But we have a slightly different take on it.
For us, morality isn't black and white. There are lots of grey areas. And importantly, morality is subjective. No two people see things exactly the same way. And that's how it works in our game too.
Everything you do earns you a reputation. And every person in Albion will have a different reaction.
Oh, I'm ready to become the fortune juice tycoon. I'm ready. I'm opening up the fortune juice business in this game.
You as a result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
They'll remember.
God damn it. All right, this is true. Everybody starts disliking you because you're rich. Chips has been starting to feel the dismay. And it's not his fault you gave him all of your money. All right? You too could have made a business. All right? Chips just started early and he just happens to now be fucking rich as fuck.
Things you did directly to them, they'll love you or hate you for the choice.
I just like, by the way, I don't mean to digress into RP, but like I just like how Chips went from, you know, not really having access to much of, you know, the wealth or prestige of a vampire lord to creating his own pretty much generational wealth just through a couple seasons of taking advantage of circumstances on campus. Talk about it, opportunist. All right, anyways.
And they will always tell you why. Although, usually from a safe distance.
Our game will never judge you, but the people of Albion will, loudly.
Imbecile.
Your reputation is created by the choices you make.
Kay's heard of the fortune juice and he hasn't tried it yet. Well, that'll be an interesting scene when he finally does.
You are going to make a lot of them. Big choices, little choices, moral choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game. We call this idea, your choices change the world.
Well, yeah, just scorch the earth. Maybe don't do that tactic.
Let's give you an example.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, and eager to...
Oh, you're gonna give away one of the key gameplay pivotal moments just so you can give an example? I don't know about this, but everyone's gonna know, so we might as well.
School gardener in a rural village who discovers a magical growth formula. He accidentally turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Especially Dave's sister.
In Fable, the choices you make will define you. What does being a hero mean to you?
I'd play.
You know, I am curious. If, say for example, because it's all about telling a story and setting mood, I would be interested to see the playthroughs of Ascension Academy people playing their characters to see how honest and true they are to the choices that they make, that they think they're making. Because I think there would be some interesting choices. Okay, anyways.
In games, we've built a pedigree for beautiful, immersive, open-world experiences. Yes, they've typically involved sports cars, but this...
Sports car? What?
...is a passion project for all of us here. Every member of this team...
Yeah, they won't kill anybody and they'll romance everybody, and we'll all sit here going, that's not what you do!
which we've built from scratch, has two key things in common. A deep love for the franchise and a burning desire to bring it back. We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before. It's been great to finally tell you a little about the game we're making. There'll be much more to share as we get closer to our launch. I'm excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation in autumn 2026.
There it is, autumn 2026.
From all of us here, thanks for watching.
All right. I'll try it. I mean, it's an old, it's a well-established game. IP. I'll give it a whirl. Yep. Marking it on the calendar, everybody. All right, so now we're into some, is this a TV show, movie? Masters of the Universe. Okay.
All that stuff that only exists in legends and bedtime stories.
Movie.
Talking tigers, spaceships.
Hold on, what is this quality? It's like, we're in like, it's 1080p. Why is it shite?
All that stuff that only exists in...
This is 480, bro. This is like 480p. What the hell is this shit?
Bedtime stories. Talking tigers, spaceships, and magic swords that can make...
It's on auto. Oh, there it goes.
A man as mighty as a god. Where I come from, that stuff is real.
Okay.
Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe. So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you. There's...
This obsession with nerd stuff and sword things, it's not a good look for human resources.
I know it sounds crazy, but that sword is gonna show me the way home.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry,
The sword's mine.
Hang on, it's about to get weird.
Yeah, so is he like a descendant of He-Man and he feels it in his bones? Or yeah, or is he being isekai'd? You're right. I don't know. He's actual He-Man. He's not a he's actual He-Man isekai'd to Earth. I mean, I'll watch it. It'll be B. Sure. Why not? I mean, they got video game graphics. I mean, this is crazy. Like, is this like the new trend that we're using? Like, I swear they're using like Unreal 5 to render half the shit nowadays for VFX. Hey, GG! Oh, she's singing.
What am I supposed to do? Take the sword. You protect them.
Power! Oh my god, he's in the iconic get up! I don't know. This is, I don't think, this is, I'm gonna be honest, He-Man was just like a smidge before my time. You know, like just a smidge. I mean, it was actually, I guess it would have been my time. But for me, I just really wasn't, I mean, I was into He-Man. Who am I kidding? I was a kid though. Like, so, but it was like, it was done when I was like past like a certain kid phase and it wasn't around anymore. It was like stuck in that time period. I don't think it's gonna modernize for anybody here. Something that I don't know if this is gonna resonate with modern day audiences. There it is. But I guess they're trying because they put him into, they isekai'd him. So I guess that's one way to do it. Skeletor? Oh my god. Okay. When the lead actor is brutally cut from this, I actually saw this.
In your air duct. FYI.
I think
it's disgusting.
He didn't really mention to Adrian Brody he was no longer the lead.
You would hope that they would have told him.
I think he found out maybe at the junket when they said, "And what part are you?"
Get back there.
Adrian.
So this is basically, this is all of the RPers in every RP ever. They think they're the main character. They don't find out till the end. Wait, I wasn't? No.
Brody was only 23 years old when he was offered the unbelievable opportunity to star in the lead role of Terrence Malick's The Thin Red Line. Filmed in 1997, it was Malick's first film since...
Exactly, that's why it's funny. That's called, you know, what is it? Self-deprecation humor, you know?
Since the 1970s, when he directed Badlands and Days of Heaven, two essential titles of the era. His return to filmmaking represented a major event for film lovers and industry players, so...
He got like an unbelievable sort of roster of big Hollywood talent.
Brody, whose character appeared more than any other in Malick's hefty 190-page
Got a little schmutz on your freaking lip there, bruh.
Seemed to be the perfect...
Oh, obviously Kay is the MC, obviously.
...fit to spearhead this stellar cast, partly because...
He just looked old-fashioned. He looked like a person of the period who belonged in this movie.
Needless to say, Brody was over the moon.
I just was so excited to get great work and work with a genius director and be surrounded by the most amazing actors.
Variety published an article announcing Brody as the lead, and his publicist arranged for him to be on the cover of Vanity Fair's Hollywood issue in 1999. They were trying to set him up for an Oscar nomination, as this was sure to be his breakthrough role.
So it's like they have all this like built-in Hollywood, you know, boost to the top. Here you go. Here's your opportunity. But then,
little did they know that Terrence Malick would approach the shoot and every film he made subsequently in a fairly unorthodox manner.
Now, it's true of, I think, film in general, but nowhere, in my experience, more extreme than with Terry, that he writes the script 3 times. He writes it when he writes it, he writes it when he shoots it, he rewrites it in the editing room, and can be...
well, yeah, I mean, because unfortunately, God, I understand that so well, because the story you're trying to tell sometimes doesn't get told. But there's another story that's being told by the actors, whether they meant to do it or not. There's another story that's actually being told. And so you actually have to tell the story that way. Otherwise, it's just going to come across as disingenuous.
Completely different films.
But in our case, it's improv. Right, exactly. For him, he just gets to like critically critique his own work each time to almost perfect it, right?
Says it about himself. I find the film in the edit. Now, that is the ding dong, the warning bell.
Malick can significantly reshape his films in the edit because he shoots an enormous amount of footage.
We shot 1.5 million feet of film. In other films, you may hear like, oh, that was a great moment in that film. But in this, it was not a shame we had to cut all those moments out.
He edits his films in such a way that he cuts everybody out of them.
Mickey Rourke, I think, was completely cut out of it, or maybe appears in sort of one scene. Billy Bob Thornton did a voiceover.
He basically made a snap judgment on who did the best performances, and then who told the best story. He then probably retold the story, you know, basing it around someone's version. And he was able to probably tell even more, because I know this film, actually. I do remember it. I had no idea that the guy wasn't the lead.
Voiceover. Lucas Haas, Bill Pullman are completely cut. Everyone has been cut out the Thin Red Line.
And while many roles were entirely cut out, others were barely left intact. George Clooney's contribution was mostly binned, but the worst of all blows was dealt to Brody.
He wasn't fully on the cutting room floor, but there was a snippet of him left in the film. No. He is not in any way the lead of this movie.
Having watched the film and assembled the footage to make this video, I can say that Brody's screen time amounts to less than 3 minutes in total. Most of the
God damn, can you imagine acting like you're the MC for that entire shoot and then you're ready to see the movie and then you see something completely different? It's not your face on that screen. Oh my God. The hopes and dreams of a man who's worked his ass off and then thinking this was going to be his breakthrough for his career, and then it's not. Oh my God, that would be devastating.
He's a background figure, and when he's not, he's mostly looking around in silence like this. What's worse is that Brody started doing a press tour for the movie without any knowledge of the fact that he was barely in it.
Brody
didn't even know.
Going to the premiere and
he was the
not
lead.
seeing himself on the
He was the
screen,
lead
right?
in the movie.
No.
They didn't tell him? Oh my God.
To the premiere.
And they didn't tell him?
They didn't tell
I
him.
think he found out maybe at the junket when they said, and what part are you?
Why are they laughing about it? Like, shouldn't they be mad just a little bit? I mean, that would be upsetting. Like, that's like kind of unfair treatment. I mean, sure, communication isn't their forte. Well, yeah, I mean, they're just, yeah, I guess we can make up a million excuses. It's not mine either.
He didn't really mention to Adrian Brody he was no longer the lead.
You would hope that they would have told him.
Well, especially if you're going to be making public appearances, you don't want your movie to come up like you don't want to make yourself look bad. Like,
and he was in it, but just like
he had no lines.
Yeah, he completely reshaped the movie.
In the edit, Terrence Malick just found his eye constantly drawn to Jim Caviezel, and he ends up being sort of effectively the lead.
That was probably the greatest loss creatively that I've had, and hopefully will remain that. Not being in a movie that is a dream project and you're already touted and kind of publicly put out there as the author's persona, etc.
It was extremely unpleasant, he said to The Independent. There was a public embarrassment and potential career disaster affiliated.
But here's the thing. I didn't even know this all happened, so technically it was only for one small generation, and it was a small subset of people, and the only reason we now know about it is because it's being retold, because it was a big deal.
With all of that,
for a second.
I didn't know that the role had been
Standard internet lifespan on drama, basically.
Then I look back and I thought how lucky I am that I averted acclaim and praise at that age. Not everyone who's worked with Malick after The Thin Red Line has been able to see a silver lining when their role has been reshaped in the edit.
Christopher Plummer, in a different movie, In the New World, said there was nothing of me left in that movie. Terrence Malick was obsessed with birds, and he kept just cutting to birds. He'd say, oh, look, there's an osprey over there.
Terry gets terribly involved in...
So basically, he's got ADD. He's like, oh, bird. We're going to have a bird cinematic shot here now. Catch the bird. Quick, quick, lights. Camera crew! Come on, hurry up!
Sort of poetic shots, which are gorgeous. They're paintings, all of them. But he gets lost in that, and the stories get diffused, particularly in our film. I'll never work with him again, of course. I mean,
I'll never work with him again, of course. There it is. That was so, like, politely said that you almost miss it. Of course, I'll never work with him again. It almost sounded like, of course I'll work with him again. But no, I'll never work with him again.
Oh, I told him, I said, you're so boring. I said, you've got to get yourself a writer. My career would...
Oh my God. Whoa. So, oh, Jesus.
Malick is over.
You know, I wonder, I always wonder how directors would handle massive improv bullshit that we have to handle. It's too much stress. I think they'd throw in the towel.
Sean Penn, who's worked with Malick twice, was a bit pissed off about his lack of screen time in The Tree of Life. He said, the screenplay is the most magnificent one I've ever read, but I couldn't find that same emotion on screen. Frankly, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing there and what I was supposed to add. Terry himself never managed to explain it to me.
Well, damn, dude. Well, I'm glad your career went on to do some better things. All right, Tats, you've been on it with these video suggestions. Tats, the savior of the YouTube.
Factor meals deliver pro-level nutrition.
All right, Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord official teaser trailer.
Crafted flavors.
Let's go.
That make it easy to feed your performance. Factor. Eat like a pro.
Times have changed.
Okay.
I will show you.
Hold on. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, let's just do 1080p there.
The galaxy for what it truly is. See things from a new perspective.
Is this what our future holds? Always running.
I invite you to look more closely.
What are we dealing with?
Good question. And I offer you an opportunity.
Maul.
Huh.
We have all been made to suffer. We survive. But do not live.
This is actually looking kind of good.
The Emperor wants you dead.
What?
Chains can be broken.
Hang on!
And empires can be shattered.
Yo, I'm actually kind of for this. What the fuck? Are they trying to save Star Wars? Potentially? Because I'm going to be honest, there's been... I don't know lately, but Star Wars and Star Trek have all kind of done some weird things. And so I'm hesitant anytime they release anything new these days. Can we be hopeful? By the way, speaking of that, I attempted to watch Star Trek, the new one. First episode was, I guess, okay. Meh. That's all I'll say. I miss Patrick Stewart. the sophistication, the eloquence, just so well spoken. I felt like he was commander. I mean, I gave it a shot. I watched a couple episodes. It was. How do I word this? It was like your standard college, whatever, academy setup. You know, they have a rough ragtag guy who they get wrangled into this academy, but then that's not the bad part. The bad part is just like I don't feel like the negotiations with like the enemies felt so petty. It wasn't. Oh God. I don't know. I guess I just miss Patrick Stewart. I think if we had Patrick Stewart, it would all be fine. But I know you can't base a whole series on one dude. And you know, I'm old for even keep suggesting him. I know he's getting old and he's got to retire eventually. But damn, do I miss the dude. The way he negotiated, you know. He's coming back to Marvel though? Oh, damn, really? It's sick. I mean, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I take back what I said, Tats. I take it back. You have ruined this YouTube channel. You ruined it. You sullied it with whatever this filth is. Fucking hell, bro.
Welcome to the next generation of website creation. Wix Harmony. Get the power of AI.
Look how pixelated it is. I know I'm hot. Calm down, Chad. Don't throw your panties at me. God, I missed that guitar. This guitar right here was so fucking... Oh, God, it was sexy. I miss playing it so much. I know you guys could probably tell this is live. The only thing I miss... Okay, the hair wasn't fine. I just miss being in that much shape, dude. I was in fucking peak health, bro. Now I got a little love chub. By the way, I would like to point out... Oh my God, I was wearing Vans. These things suck. Do not wear flats. I will never wear flats again. Fuck wearing flats, bro. They hurt your feet so bad. Provide no support. No, this is actually live. This is a live recording. You could tell because there's like 1 or 2 syncopation issues here and there. Only I can tell because I remember the set very vividly. God, I remember this because we did a whole set in this place, and yeah, the guys were very much sticklers on perfection, so we practiced fucking hard, dude. So, yeah. You look taller here? VR took my height? Well, no, bro. Of course you look taller when you're in shape. A skinnier waist kind of like, you know, elongates you, okay? I'm telling you. It's not like I'm fat or anything. It's just I'm not fat. You guys know. You see me just, you know, but I'm not, you know, I'm not that in shape. That's like, guys, I was burning every night we toured somewhere else, right? You know, we went to a new location every day. We were in a new city. I ate maybe 1 cheeseburger from McDonald's a day, and then I ate whatever was provided at the venue. Drank a shit ton of water. My day consisted of getting to the venue, unloading all this heavy gear, playing the show under lights for an hour and a half to 2 hours, which burns like 2,000 to 3,000 calories because I'm jumping around like a goddamn monkey. And then you load the gear back in. So I was fucking ripped, bro. I don't know. And I worked out. So, you know, I miss it. I miss it. I do miss it. What I miss about it is the feeling that I could do anything. Like I could like, you know, dangle from any ledge and then like climb up if I wanted to. But now I'm like, I guess if it was a matter of life and death, I could probably push the energy to the max and I could go Super Saiyan, but only if it was a matter of life and death. At this point, I'd just dangle there and I'm not doing a pull-up, bro. You mean being young? Nah, just being in shape. Coffee and MMOs took that from you. Dude, I drink a shit ton of coffee. What are you talking about? Don't let it fucking fool you, bro. I drink so much coffee.
Being a pro doesn't
Powered
start
by
under the
coffee,
lights.
bro.
It starts in the kitchen.
I also drank a shit ton of Mountain Dew, Monster, Red Bull, 5-hour energies, constantly.
Is what you get out. Factor.
My heart can't do that anymore. I told you I had to cut out, like, I was drinking too much Coca-Cola per day. I had to cut that shit out because it was bad for me. Speaking of, hold on, let me get a caffeine-free A&W root beer. All right. Yeah, I also lost an organ. It's besides the point. Yo, what up? But much.
Oh, you're here. Now, where's the troubled pipe?
Oh, man, we're getting into some obvious shit. Now, who fucked with you? Luigi, where's my gato? I'm all for this right now. Whatever this is, yes. It's a me, Flame on.
Come on, you're not the scared guy anymore. Yes, I am. People don't change.
There's the problem. Hey. It's all right.
The Yoshis. I love me some Mario, but Nintendo has put a really bad taste in my mouth.
Who is this?
Come on.
So some dinosaur just shows up and he's now part of the group. Cool.
Why does Nintendo piss me off? Other than their horrible tactics and what they just did to Power World, I thought was atrocious. Trying to retroactively fuck people over by trying to put patents in, I thought that was the smarmiest thing I've ever seen. I mean, we can go down the rabbit hole of, you know, bad pricing and gouging your customers, but I think this normal business practices, right? But the blatant just tried to fuck someone over because they snoozed. I don't know, that fucking, I think everyone could agree. I'll watch it. Is it like a number 2? Or is it, yeah, I guess it's like this, I'm assuming it's like the sequel, right?
Protect your dreams under our roof.
Isn't this the dream, Grandpa?
American Family Insurance.
Ditch the filters with Proactive, the clear skin routine developed by dermatologists.
$70 for game key and not even a physical copy of the game says enough. Lost me a while ago. Oh, fair. I mean, that's just the way that the industry is going in general, and I don't think there's really anything we could do to stop it. Yep. So. But before we get into this, you know, yeah, support indie devs, etc. But like, soon we won't even have computers working enough because Microsoft doesn't even want us to have working computers. Okay, anyways, hit play. We're gonna have to rent it in the cloud. Everything will be subscription. Looking at here. This is like a weird mix of realism and cartoony style, and it's throwing me for a loop. Microsoft lost 4% from Windows 11 recently. People are leaving. Well, I'm going to be honest. This is the first time I've ever been like, I need an alternative. Because right now, I can't even use a dual screen monitor. Did you know that? Because of a Windows update. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. Also, other shit's fucking up. The shit I'm hearing about people on God, the horror stories of the updates. They're breaking shit. I'm God fucking. Whoa. The hell? Gross! Huh? You don't know how I have more issues than anyone else here combined? I don't know. But I also think that there's shit happening. My tinfoil hat theory goes on. I don't think they want me to be able to function. There's my tinfoil hat. You know, they don't want the 4090s and the 5090s to work properly. All right? They want you to rent. They want you to pay. It's gotten so bad that I literally just want to nuke my whole gaming PC and put it on Linux. But then I don't know if I would trust the game compatibilities, and then I'd have problems getting game compatibility on some games. I know it works for most of them nowadays, but yeah, all right, I'm digressing. This is a weird video, by the way.
met a traveler from an antique land who said, two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that it sculptor well those passions red which yet survive. Stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them, lifeless hand that mocked them. And the heart that fed.
Welcome once again. Once again. How's the new shell? How's the new shell feeling?
I mean, it feels just like what it is, right? Like $1 trillion. Like $1 trillion.
Sakaguchi Genetics sent a reminder. Your shell repayment is coming up and will be charged against your line of credit.
Yeah, I know. Do you mind if we skip the formalities this time? Got a big contract waiting down there, so.
Understood. Let's proceed with your grounding exercise. Are you familiar with this item?
That's my lucky charm. Yeah, it's supposed to be my lucky charm.
I feel like I'm in a drug-induced fever dream.
Can you identify her?
Yeah, that's my mom. That's your mother. Your mother.
Now, consider this. Do you recognize this child?
Who are you? I don't know.
It's you.
What? Really?
Hey, what's that you always tune into? Worth anything?
I don't know, but I like it. It speaks to me.
Let me listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
You ever wonder what happened to these people?
It's not my business.
And this music is. You'll have a tough time finding a buyer.
Good. It's not for sale. Give it to me.
Definitely an extraction shooter, but still a fun little watch right now. They've hooked me with the plot right now. What's gonna happen? Ooh, PvE shooter.
Ozymandias, king of kings, look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Despair. Nothing beside remain. Nothing beside remain. Round the decay of that colossal wreck. Round the decay of that boundless wreck. Boundless, alone and level sand.
Sorry.
Stretch far away.
Yep. Gonna be dead on arrival with how much drama it got. I'm not even aware of the drama, but I mean, that was a fun little plot trailer, though. I'll give it that.
Do you recognize this child?
I don't know. Is that me?
That's funny. Cool little plot, though. I like me some dystopian sci-fi punk shit. I think one was that they stole art from an artist. They probably... All right, that makes sense. They probably since removed it or something, most likely. Usually how those things go.
Why didn't you get any birthday gifts? Because High Guard is here, and High...
Oh god, it's a donkey video. Oh god! I don't know if AI was involved, but that one was bad. Well, fair. I mean, there's a... Yeah, at this point I expect... Fuck, I don't know what I expect from games. You know what? We're in an interesting spot with games. Right now, most people are going to hate any AAA game that kind of comes out at this point. Any sort of sequels are going to be shat on, not do well. I think gamers are just really mad and just pissed. Mediocre games are shit games now. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Because what's going to end up happening is we're probably, I don't know, either hopefully it has a good impact and we get better games, or they just give up on us. All right, let's find out.
Guard is forever.
Welcome to High Guard.
It is a game that will last forever, a game whose popularity will never fade. Unlike Concord, which shut down 2 weeks after it came out. This Concord, nah. This High Guard, they already have a year-long plan for this game, so it's gonna be out for at least a month before they take this down. Listen, the problem with Concord...
That's most games these days. They got about a month shelf life after release and then drop off.
Was that it was $40. Gamers don't want to pay $40 for a super generic multiplayer shooter.
No, that we've seen a million times. Like, yeah, the $40? Nah, man.
These days, except for Arc Raiders, which sold 10 billion copies in Battlefield 6 sold 6.
Yeah, High Guard. It's a game that's about sums it up. It's a game. I'm not. It looked fine to me. Just. We've now seen that same shooter a million times, so why are we making another one?
Trailing copies, and that was $60 actually. The problem with Concord was simple. It was too much like Marvel, and it was too much like Overwatch. But then a month later, the biggest game was Marvel Rivals, which was just Overwatch with Marvel characters. So the problem with Concord was nobody likes Concord. With High Guard, they're messing up again. Internet already figured this out. High Guard is just Overwatch. See what they did? Except this Overwatch has horses, like paladins. Remember that as a game? And Overwatch 2 is
it looks like paladins to me, yeah.
Game 2, remember that as a game? But Jeff said this was gonna be really good.
I've played it, and after you see this, it is insanely fun to see, fun to play, as you saw in that trailer.
Okay, and he doesn't just say that about every game that comes out. Well, actually, he does, though. He literally says that every game will be good.
What you're about to see is running completely in real time and Unreal. And I cannot wait to...
Look at the face.
Play it.
So let's play this High Court and see why this game is so highly regarded before they take it down tomorrow.
Damn.
Whoa! High Guard episode 1? Wait, this is just episode 1?
Welcome to High Guard.
Welcome to Headwall. Let's get
I thought this was High Guard. Did I get the wrong game again? Is this a Concord scenario? Oh, let's check out the water. Let's check out how AAA this is. Oh, so no interaction whatsoever with the water at all. I don't have any kind of reflection in the water. I don't know what that white orb is. I don't know what that is going off of.
I'm Trader Flynn. Just call me Flynn. First step's just ahead. See what you're made of.
All right, Flynn.
Whoa, back later.
Wait, what happened? What is this? Why did he... Wait, I want to shoot these birds. Can you shoot the birds? I don't know, man. I don't know about this High Guard, man. Could you shoot the birds in Concord? I could never install it, actually. So once you...
Is it that important to shoot the birds? I don't care about shooting the birds. I really do not care. It's not even problematic in a way like others. Problem is literally one phrase. If you try to please everybody, you will please no one. They mix everything in and it just doesn't work. Fair?
Out there, you'll find good weapons.
Oh, sure, it's a Fortnite situation.
Watch it, buddy. I don't appreciate that.
No?
Friendly fire.
It's high noon.
It's dangerous out there. Folks like us don't quite go away, now do we? Let's see what power you've really got. I'll meet you over there.
Okay.
I'm out here.
That's the blue one.
Dude just keeps... Why?
Are you sure? That's the red one.
Heads up, Warden. Sorry about this.
I love this part.
Hey!
Sorry about that one, mate.
Well, I did shoot this guy like 80 times already, so I guess...
Training complete. You have become one of the greatest High Guard players and one of the best Concord players of all time.
Your connection to High Guard has been lost.
Yes!
God damn it.
Welcome to High Guard.
Who am I? My name is...
So you're saying because it's generic character designs, gameplay that's lacking a lot of QOL, quality of life stuff that is present in a lot of other games, it's coming across as lackluster, so thus doomed to fail, or it just needed more time on the oven. I get it. I get it.
Boss Binka.
I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just, it looks, I don't know, just like a game that I'd rather play another game that's probably better than this one.
I was one of the best Concord players. Now, the entire Concord community is migrating to this game. Literally hundreds of players. Condor? That's like Concord, kinda. Maybe I should be Condor.
Getting on my mount. Riding out.
It's good that she told me that, because I'm playing with a blindfold on. Check out how good I am at games. I'm gonna snipe this guy while on a horse. Check this. Hold still. Hold still. I lost.
We've got baddies nearby.
Baddies, huh? You haven't even seen bad yet. Check out how bad I am at this stupid game. I can't hit it.
God, you're so bad.
Anything. Is that a turbo blast? Okay, I like that. A horse turbo blast.
Dude, the horse drives like our VR chat horses that we put in. I don't know. The horses thing is kind of whatever. I don't know. It seems like it's too small. Why do you need mounts?
This is like a spinning brute that just spins in circles. I gotta kill Jeff was right. Jeff was right about Mind's Eye. I'm super good at this game, so that means the game is super good. Yeah, never mind. I'm going back to Concord. No, wait, I can't.
Bad news.
We deleted High Guard. Check this.
Here we go.
Oh.
Picking up some baddies.
Oh no. Man, I'm so good at this. I love Jeff and High Guard.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
In Discord. I love Mind's Eye and Arc Raiders and Smeagol. Oh. Jeff, you just lost one of your biggest fans.
Are there two games?
Well, they have the midair like side action bars when you go fast, so that's why I was reminded. I was reminded of midair because of that, but it doesn't look that bad.
There's Condor.
I guess they are kind of open and empty. I guess if you're
Alright.
talking about
No,
that.
like,
True.
Connection to High Guard has been
I
lost.
just got kicked out.
Well, no, I actually booted you guys out so I could play.
It can only have 3 players on it once.
Secure boot disabled. Please enable and restart game. What the fuck does that mean?
You gotta go into your BIOS.
I have to go into my computer's BIOS?
Yeah, you gotta do something in the BIOS to start
You
secure
have to
boot.
put secure boot on your BIOS.
No, is
Why?
this a troll? Is this what troll?
No.
That's real. Yeah, you gotta enable the High
Oh
Guard
my
setting.
God.
Just like look up
No. Game developers are dumb. Why would you let that ship? What? To detect cheats? So they really thought their game was going to reach competitive levels, huh? Fair.
Enable secure boot and just follow the directions.
They thought they were the next Overwatch. You're right. You're right. They really did.
But it's different depending on what company makes your motherboard.
I don't know who makes my motherboard.
Might have been Jeff. Open your computer and there should be a chip on your motherboard and it says high guard mode and switch that to high.
I'm reading a fucking manual on how I do this first.
Oh, you get war chest. It's like Counter-Strike.
Alright, I'm starting the training grounds.
The first one's on us. Welcome to high guard.
Welcome to high guard.
Alright, just do the training mode.
I already did. I already completed the training.
How'd you do that?
I'm already spending money.
You didn't even play a match yet.
I did. I played one match. Now I'm spending a ton of money. Beast Lord. Beast Lord. $1,800. Gotta go for it.
Mr. Beast?
Naked Beast Lord.
What is this, like a battle royale or?
It's like 3v3 Concord Strike.
No, don't get legendary skins. That sounds like a lot of money.
The horse bows, Flup. The horse bows. I gotta go for it. $100. $100.
That's 100 well spent. Not gonna lie.
I just went through the annals of my fucking computer and I don't know what I did. I think I did something really bad.
Wait, recommended? I'm gonna go against the grain and pick the King's Lair. That looks
That's
like
not recommended.
I don't care anymore.
Look, you stopped
God damn it.
a long time ago. The bad guys are called baddies.
Okay, baddie's here.
There's a baddie. Baddie by the street. Baddie down, baddie down.
The horses just look like a clunky mess. It's like how awkward they are in VR chat, but like that's to be expected awkwardness, not in a game that's AAA with supposed to have a nice, decent flow. That looks so weird.
I'm dead.
It literally looks like us when we're doing the horses. We raid in and then we have to jump off. We're disoriented jumping off the horse, and then we have to like get our bearings again. And it's like, that's not a good mechanic. We only do it because, well, we're at the bottom of the barrel. We don't need to make it better. It's functional, so it works for us. But you guys are making a game. The game loop needs to be fun.
Oh, baddie. That's a baddie. I'm moving in on this baddie. I'm out of the play area. I left the play area.
What the fuck did you do?
I think I'm turning from a goodie into a baddie.
Yeah, you actually have to study horse formations to be good at the game. Yeah, so you can protect your horses as they dismount properly. Yeah, exactly. Makes sense.
There's 3 different types of money. There's silver money, purple money, and then Keely coin. Keely coin gets you like the best stuff. Ooh, just got a Dwizzle kill, baby. Jeff just sent me 7 Keely coins in the mail. Oh, I shot him up the horse. I'm like a high guardian of the galaxy.
This is seeming like the game of the millennium.
It's like the best game that's coming out today. Oh, I just guarded something way up high on the map. Can I get some coin, Jeff?
I have the shield breaker.
I got the Jeff Slayer. My horse is shot. Flup, help.
Grenade out.
Flup, save me.
I'm guarding. What the fuck?
Can I be honest? I'm not sure if there's a shooter that would excite me anymore. I'm trying to think. Is there something that would excite me in a shooter? I mean, I played games like Tribes, which, you know, has mechanics like that are physics-based. I've played, you know, slower shooters. I've played fast-paced shooters, you know, huge warfare shooters, small stripped-down squad shooters. We've done drop-in, you know, PUBG style. We've done extraction shooters. What else is there? I don't. What else? How else can we kill each other? Like, what else is going to be enticing for us anymore? You don't even like boomer shooters? I used to. I mean, but I still do. I actually, when you say boomer shooters, you mean like more like a Doom / fast-paced dashing, using momentum, getting jumping pads and sometimes portals and things like that. I do like that stuff. I love fast-paced action shooting stuff. You know, you should know that. I do. I do love that. But so yes, I do love that stuff. I just don't play it much anymore because those are usually just, you know, one piece. I want some more expansion on that. And I've seen some interesting titles, like more indie with what they're trying to do, but how many times? There's only so much we could do. I was sitting here thinking about, okay, so how can you make the character controller movement different. Okay, we've already done dashes, we've done dodges, we've done webs, fucking slingshots, we've done rope lines, fucking bat pulleys. We've done everything physics-based, non-physics-based, portals. What else can we do? I think at this point, it's all been done. We just need it's all about game modes. It's about he who can make the next best game mode. But like, don't you think we would have come up with a new game mode by now? I mean, we've had football and baseball for how long? And those game modes have been locked in forever. I don't know where else we're going to get some inspiration for innovation here. Maybe one day. Maybe it'll be you, Chad. Maybe you'll be the next one to figure it out.
What am I doing?
Did you not attend Jeff's lecture about this, Fluffy?
Why am I waving?
Why is your horse sliding like that, too?
Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good feature that Jeff left it in there for us. The Paladin. It's like Paladins, Vanguard. It's like Vanguard and High Guard and Con Guard.
Jason, I don't like this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this is the worst game I've ever played in my life.
Flop, it's still episode 1. Episode 2 is where Jeff unleashes the full power of the Keeley coin. That's when the game starts.
Just make it better than the last guy? I mean, but what's going to make things better? I mean, we've already played some peak gameplay. I mean, fast-paced shooter / I mean, at this point, it's more of a decision on how you want your game to play, less about breaking new ground in the genre. For example, if you want your shooter to be more tactical, you slow down the gameplay by maybe having more cooldowns or the shoot rate, fire rate, or whatever. You could slow down the gameplay to be more tactical by slowing down. MMOs don't innovate at all. They, instead of innovating, they're changing to a new method, which you're going to see. This is going to be the new thing you're going to see, by the way. Are you ready? MMOs, but it's not an MMO. It's a co-op experience. You're going to get a lot of fantasy. I'm telling you right now, you're going to get a lot of MMO ability-based fantasy extractions. You're going to get some extractions here. You're going to get, because I've seen them in the works, they're like extraction fantasy, more melee mages type style, right? Extraction, you have stuff that's like more multiplayer focused oriented. And that's where they're going now. They're stripping out the massive part and just focusing on game modes. You know what I mean? Yeah, like Dark and Darker is another, could be an example of, but, is an example because it's an extraction. So, I mean, those are the things that are going to be, they're going to experiment with that smaller scale MMO style ability based games. MMOs, massive. First of all, tackling innovation in that arena would cost a lot of money and know-how. So
good. Flop, you were right. Jeff sucks.
Jeff, I trusted you.
This is a 60-hour shootout. Hi, Jeff Keighley is the Kojima of video games. This is a
See, my thing with MMOs is like it would be nice to have a massive multiplayer game that had some fast-paced combat, but as soon as you start doing that, I mean, good luck trying to sync everything server side and everybody has a good experience. You need to have experienced fucking developers on the back end to handle anything that you add in. So what, you're going to try to have people swinging off of fucking vines and shit in an MMO where there's thousands of people trying to do that? Good luck trying to sync that kind of shit. So like there's some problems that like architecture that is out of my league that I know that would be bottlenecks to certain type of projects that do hinder the ability to do certain things in certain genres. Hopefully that made sense.
Shit game.
No, wait. It's really good. It's actually really good.
I just got kicked.
It's because you keep talking crap.
Yeah, I knew E16 would get it, but I was hoping I made it understood for other people where sometimes it's not that they can't iterate, but it's also there's certain things that we haven't figured out how to sync properly yet and making it a good experience.
On this game, Flip. Except I got kicked too. Jeff Keighley's a bitch.
This the best you got, Jeff Keighley? Jeff, I will lay down my life for Jeff.
Wait, I'm unlocking the battle sister.
Don't buy the battle sister.
You can't stop me, Flip.
Don't get the battle sister.
I'm getting it, Flip.
don't.
Too late. Battle sister unlocked. Flip. Thanks, Jeff.
Flexing like that.
Thanks, Jeff.
Stop taking my money and saying thanks, Jeff.
We weren't talking about MMOs, and we were talking about games, bro. You guys have ADD.
What the fuck is wrong?
Good job, Jeff, thanks.
Taking my fucking money and saying thanks, Jeff. Wait, look at this.
Till next
Turn
time.
around.
Best of luck.
We have a clan called Jeff Soldiers.
Jeff's army.
Keely's Angels.
I hate Senti Fed.
Oh my god, that should have been a kill. I should have been promoted to top Jeff. The game just said I'm a bad bitch. What does that mean? High guard, high guard, high guard, high guard, high guard, high guard, high guard. Killed him. High guard, high guard, high guard.
Killed him.
Good kill, good game. Check this out. Zipline gun. I broke every bone in my body. I should have never tried to have fun in high guard.
This game is literally the worst piece of shit I've ever played in my life. Not gonna lie.
No, there it is.
What would you give it out of 10?
9. 9.5.
What? Oh, sarcasm. Oh my god, it's season 4. Is it here?
Mark, take a night off.
We don't get to take a night off. If I'd actually killed Angstrom the first time, so many people would still be alive. I'll do anything to stop that from happening again.
It's not who you are, Mark. But trauma like that breaks people.
Things are changing, Mark, and not for the better. Oh, God.
We'll figure this out, okay?
We need to show the world that even after everything that happened, the Guardians are still here, fighting to keep everyone safe.
Come on!
From what might be coming our way.
I'm sorry, Mark. We need your help.
How do you feel about war?
The Viltrumites will always be a threat to Earth.
But each day, we add more allies to break their hold on the galaxy. Together, we have a chance to end this war forever.
I can help. How much does this job pay?
No tricks this time.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
You'll have to trust me.
Well, he's with the nice guy, so...
There will be sacrifice.
I'm sorry.
We must all face judgment for the evils of our past if we want any hope to change our future.
This is serious.
I'm sorry, but that guy has no chance with that girl, okay? Mom got fucked over by dad, okay? Went on to another fucking planet, had another kid with an alien with a lifespan of 2 seconds. What the fuck, man?
Shapesmith.
This is fruit punch. Would you like some?
Is everyone ready?
Yes!
So this is going to be less finesse and intrigue and more just death and fighting and war.
We stick together. That's how we win this.
Leave no one alive.
Freddie Mercury. I like how they all have those stashes. They're all like, they got the like middle stash thing going on for them all. It's like the look. You hope Reloader meant, dude, he's so cool. Anime Dragon Ball Super launch trailers. A video game? Or no, show. Super. So it's another Beerus? What's Dragon Ball Super Beerus? So oh.
まだ誰も見たことのない究極の戦士。そいつの名前は。
What up? これはドラゴンボール Z
スーパーサイヤ人ゴッド。
スーパーサイヤ人ゴッド。
まずい、実にまずいぞ。39年ぶりにあのお方が宇宙一強い破壊神ビルス様が目を覚まされている。
Are they using like snippets from interesting?
破壊の神様。
Yeah, because it doesn't look so they're redoing it, but then they're also not doing full redos. Is this a full redo?
地球の諸君とはにさような。
Okay, it's just a rework. Because I'm still seeing, it seems like I'm still seeing like old snippets.
地球はなくなってしまう。僕はね、眠いんだよ。
地球が溢れるのにこのままじっとなんかしてられんかよ。
破壊神だとふざけるのもいい加減にしやがれ。
Like I'm actually seeing a distinct difference in style too when they change from it, because you can tell one's dated versus the other, which is fine.
.5 人の正しい心を持つサイヤ人が手をつないで一人のサイヤ人に心をつなげれば、その一人はサイヤ人の神になるらしいです。
さあ見せてくれ、スーパーサイヤ人ゴッドの力を。
スーパーサイヤ人ゴッド、少なくとも同等の神になったんですよ。
この俺が認めた最強のサイヤ人。続けようぜビルス様。スーパーサイヤ人ゴッドのパワーはまだオラを上に連れてってくれるみてえだからよ。
破壊神はね、怖いんだよ。
There it is. All right, looks like we got one more. Best Anime 2025. I believe this is a good one. We could watch it together. But it's a long one, so here's what we're gonna do, Chad. You're gonna give me a second, because I have to go to the restroom real quick. So give me just one moment here. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
backyard. Yeah, I'll take you where you wanna go. Get my passport, get my passport. Waiting for you, can't stop waiting for you. I'm so close to breaking through. Won't stop waiting, waiting for you. She told me she wanna. Yeah. She told me she wanna.
I can feel your body resting on my chest. I can stand my shoulder, it's all you get. When you moved around, yeah, that's where it all fell. Oh, to the ground, babe. And you like to move in silence, baby, so do I. This could either be hell or a paradise. Talking to your friends, baby, so do I. About you, we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. We both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Yeah. Who said we can't forget even if it don't last? Baby, when I get up in it, you forget the past. I'll make sure to cut all of the strings that get attached, and you make sure
temptation creeping in. But you look so good and I know what you're offering. Phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Yeah, my phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Is it the liquor in my system? My desires are so real. Got me caught up in this rhythm. Draw me in and make me feel. Draw me in and make me feel. Draw me in and make me feel. But you look so good and I know what you're offering. Phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Yeah, my phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Is it the liquor in my system? My desires are so real. Got me caught up in this rhythm. Draw me in and make me feel.
I was chasing shadows, moving too fast. Didn't see the way our love couldn't last. Now I'm stuck replaying what I put you through. Every night I'm haunted by the thought of you. If you need my loving, call me and I'll step on you. Then we can talk all night long. If you want this loving, then call me and I'll drive to you. Then we can touch all night long. Just call me and I'll come through. Just call me and I'll come through. Just call me and I'll come through. I was chasing shadows, moving too fast. Didn't see the way our love couldn't last. Now I'm stuck replaying what I put you through. Every night I'm haunted by the thought of you. If you need my love, if you want this love,
Sorry, Jad. I'm back. Whoa, I get back and everything dies? What the hell just happened? All right, there it goes. Ba ba ba, cha cha. Thank you. Good to be back. All right, where were we? Anime, right? Am I right? All right, I guess we're watching anime. You know, before we start this, Chi-Chi and I were discussing this. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes, you know, Chi-Chi and I obviously consume a lot of anime, right? And so sometimes when we watch these like reviewers or like the best of the animes, sometimes I question their like top picks and why. Like, I don't know. It's like some of the anime picks are like not what would be chosen by either myself or, you know, Miss Chi-Chi kind of a situation. And it's like, what? I don't know. They on some shit. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just leave it that. Yeah. That's normal, no? I don't know. Sometimes they're into some ones that I'm like, yeah, why? I don't know why. All right. But anyways, but sometimes I do get them right. That's normal, though? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Well, let's see what Monsieur
2025 was a year of turbulent times,
has to
uncertain
say.
futures, but if
Every individual has different preferences. Yeah, I'm not... I don't know. It's like sometimes the content that they pick is like... They'll rate something that... I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know.
was one thing I could rely on to pull through, of course, it was anime.
Ow. If I have to see this dude sliding down that mountain one more time, you know which one I'm talking. Oh, God damn it.
Anime.
Where is he? Where is he? Yeah, there he is. God damn it. I've seen it so many times, bro.
If there was any doubt over anime's position in the world, 2025 has undoubtedly proven it is not just popular, but there are titles that can achieve full-blown mainstream success. Demon Slayer became not only the highest-grossing anime movie of all time, but broke into the top 10 grossing movies of the year, beating out such IPs as How to Train Your Dragon and frickin' Superman? This movie was an absolute spectacle that delivered the Demon Slayer experience I expected, but damn did it feel long. I think about an hour in, I left to go pee, managed to find time to finish my college degree, got a job, started a family, came back, and I think we're about halfway through the Yakuza flashback. But they weren't the only one in the headlines, because One Punch Man fans ate this year. And then collectively threw up. After 6 years of waiting, One Punch...
Can I tell you that One Punch Man I stopped watching after second season? How many seasons are they out? Is this like 4? Because I stopped watching. They're on 3. Yeah. They're on season 3. Okay, yeah, I stopped watching. Should I pick it back up again? Is it worth the damn? What's your... I almost value your opinions more than these commentators, to be fair. No. All right, there it is. No. Different studios animating it? Fair. Okay.
And dropped a bomb not even Oppenheimer could recreate, giving us a season of animation so impressive, Google Slides is about to license it out as an add-on. History has taught us that everything good comes in threes. We've had the big 3 of World War II, the big 3 of colleges, the big 3 of...
Just read the manga if you feel you like it. I could, but I prefer animated films. I like animated stories. I don't know. That's my preferred media of consumption when it comes to anime plot lines. If I was gonna go in depth, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I'll just put it that way.
It's the big 3 of shonen, and now this year has finally given us the big 3 of frames.
Here it is again.
Responded to this failure on a scale anime had not seen before. Berserk fans could only helplessly watch this unfold on the sidelines like,
hey, you wanted this, right? You wanted the real deal? That's what this is. Wake up, you're in the middle of it. Stop complaining.
This was the year where 2 letters shot fear into anyone that heard them. AI.
So is it any wonder people are afraid of technology?
Technology! And the anime community was not immune to it. Effects. We had masses of fake scenes posted with the release of Sora 2. Rock got its own AI companion, as if people weren't lonely enough, and of course, OpenAI allowed users to flood the internet with Ghibli AI drawings. Looking Miyazaki.
Dude, we're so desensitized to all the slop nowadays. So the newest slop I saw today, it was awesome. It was actually pretty good, but it was like sheltered puppies choosing their human master, and it's a bunch of humans sitting on chairs, and then like these like sheltered, newly put into these sheltered home, like, you know, dog shelter. These dogs come out and like put their paw and point at the human, like, I choose you, or they paw at them, and then the human starts crying, and I'm like, what is this slop? It's got like 54,000 likes. I'm like, bro, you could fabricate some emotion shit and you can win and rule the day. We're so screwed. That's my shit. Well, and here's the thing. Like, when I first looked at it, the first couple actually looked real, but it wasn't. The thing is as I kept watching it, I was like, why are every single person's crying when the dog is coming up to them and choosing them? And then I'm like, bro, these dogs are all like trained to come up and point at them? What the fuck is happening? All right, maybe I could have believed it if you kept it at 1, okay? If you kept it at 1 dog choosing the master type of situation, that could you could have played it off. But they kept going. It was like 7 or 8 in a row, and it was so stupid.
Right to the eye and thinking, man, I don't think you hate anime enough yet. And if you're like me and just realized that all this happened within the space of 1 year, yeah, I know. I wouldn't blame you if being on the internet felt exhausting at some points this year, and the online landscape was as confusing as ever to navigate. We needed hope. We needed positivity. We were yearning for some real human interaction.
Raise your hands up! I beg of you! There's no time left!
Don't be afraid! He's a very good man!
Offer up your energy!
But the year ended with actual people united under one banner. One drawing a free run with a chin so chopped she could withstand an uppercut from Mike Tyson, the voice actor for Free Run.
I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Changed it to her profile picture as artists all around the world came together to help draw her in a rare case of all-around positivity being spread online. This was the alive human theory, real human-to-human interaction. No bots, no AI, just sheer determination to pick up a pencil and the will to follow what we knew Himmel the hero would do. Once and for all, proving the strongest AI slob can still be defeated by the weakest pencil user. Did anything else happen this year? Oh yeah, I made my own anime or something. This is the part where I normally get to my honorable mentions, but today
this motherfucking dude.
I have something else I need to mention honorably, and that's today's sponsor, Arknight's Enfield. The wait is finally over.
No, I don't want to watch.
I streamed the beta, and now with over 30 million global pre-registrations,
I don't want to watch.
Arknight's Enfield global launch is now upon.
All right, do you guys, you know, I know Enfield's out. I know it's like Genshin 3, 4, 5.0. I know people are playing it. It's got a decent player base. It's got a decent watch base. But it looks like the exact same game.
But just in case you haven't had the release,
like,
the industrial landscape
it looks
is full of
exactly the
different
same.
missions and unique challenges whilst you gather resources and transfer.
We've become desensitized to anime games, guys. We used to be yearning for it. Now we are inundated with this shit.
From the world itself through factory building mechanics. And during the release celebration, not only will you have a chance to pull for the 6-star characters Levatane, Gilberta, and Yvonne, but you also get a whole.
I mean, the models look nice. You got. I mean, it's nice enough. Booba.
Whole bunch of rewards through in-game events. This includes up to 135 free pulls, 2 6-star weapon selection crates, the 6-star operator Ardalia, and the 6-star weapon Dreams of Starry Beach. So if that sounds as great to you as it does to me, Arknight's Enfield is available now on PS5. Fantasy or a farming action spectacle you can find, and I ate it up. But that doesn't also mean I think it's the best anime or has the best main character. To me, this is not a 3-star Michelin dish. It is a McDonald's chicken nugget, but the best fucking nugget you've tasted in your life. And who wants to live in a world without nugs? Nice. Last year,
I remember when people wanted at least one anime MMO, and what we got, Anime Gacha. Well, the Blue Protocol failed, did it not? That was a anime MMO.
I did a cop-out by putting a movie at the top of the list. Thankfully, this year was so stacked with choices, I didn't need to do that again. But if I did, 2 titles would definitely be making the list. Chainsaw Man lived up to the absolute cinema meme it originally started. This wasn't just another shonen movie adaptation. It was a perfectly crafted cinematic experience, and I think it says a lot that for how much jaw-dropping, mind-blowing action sequences this movie delivered on, the quieter, serene pool scene is the one my mind always comes back to. But standing toe-to-toe with that, in my eyes, is 100 meters. If Chainsaw Man was that critically acclaimed blockbuster, 100 meters would be that Oscar-nominated indie movie with moments equally as breathtaking and cinematic.
Another run anime.
Cinema. This
Run!
is a film
Run,
about
Hannah!
running, about
He's Tom Cruise running. Look at that guy.
people whose lives are about running. You see people who destroy their lives over obsessions, over chasing records, chasing achievements, sacrificing everything, only to wonder what the point of it all was to begin with. You see people unable.
Was this movie really that good? I'm gonna be honest, this does not look like something I would want to watch.
Able to fully commit to themselves in fear of finding out they're not as good as they think they are, crafting a prison of their own anxieties they're unable to break out of. You see people so desperately searching for meaning in what they do, unsure if they live to run or run to live. People who've always been second best yet still have not given up on believing in themselves, breaking the reality life has crafted for them, and then halfway through the movie you take a step back and think, wait. We're still talking about running, right? This movie doesn't just speak to the soul.
I'm not into dramas, bro.
It goddamn drags it out, shakes it by the scruff of its neck, and shouts full volume at it. Somebody, somewhere is going to find this movie at the right time of their lives, and there's going to be a line uttered by a character in it.
That's what I mean. It's like, I'm not really into like trying to be riveting dramas in my animation. I want... I'm a simple guy, really. I just want slop fantasy, okay? That's really all I want.
That shoots so deeply to their core, they're gonna switch their life into manual mode after having lived it on auto the entire time. Do you ever feel like if you watch enough anime, so many of them don't just start looking the same, but also start to feel the same? Gachiakta spits on that, taking pre-established conventions and says, nah, I'm gonna do my own.
This was fine. Chi-Chi liked it. I don't know. I know everyone's raving about the trash aesthetic. I just don't like trash. I don't know. I just don't like trash as the aesthetic for Cyberpunk. I know, and that's a stylistic choice. And it's not that I don't like the art. The art is beautiful, and the story is great. But I don't like. It's like people who like steampunk or not. I don't like trash tech. If that makes any sense. I'm not a fan of trash tech.
This is set in the world of trash, taste. But unlike the latter, there is absolutely nothing garbage flavor about presenting one of the most insane worlds Shonen has to offer. Have a look at these characters. Now, unless you've already seen them, you might not be able.
Story, though, there was some good story beats up in this bitch. And how they approached some of the characters kind of left my jaw hanging on the goddamn ground. So, like, it's not a bad anime by any means. I'm just being critical of, like, my personal tastes.
To tell that these are 5 characters from 5 completely different shows.
They're the same picture.
Now take one character from Gachiakta. Not only will you never be able to mistake the show they're from, but their style, their attitude, how they carry themselves, everything about them screams expression that you know exactly what type of personality they have. Now multiply that by all the minor characters you'll ever see. Gachiakta has a design philosophy that permeates every single aspect of the show, creating—
Are we original, Chad? Say yes.
A visual language with a vibe that is absolutely unmatched. Neon lights flood the back alleys. The streets are crude and gritty, with a stench that almost permeates through the screen. Graffiti plasters every wall you walk past. The world doesn't just feel lived in. Every little detail exudes a sense of character that communicates a story to you without having to utter a single word. The author teamed up with a real graffiti artist to help craft the art behind it, which just adds that layer of authenticity to its visual identity. And also, just look at her. She is a character in her own world. Then you have the power system.
Okay.
It's trash. Parentheses affectionate. Having a system where
trash
objects
tech
treated with love and care are imbued with powers is not only original, but serves as another vehicle for characters to express themselves. It's the only show where you'll see characters use scissors, umbrellas, gloves, hair cones, and glasses as weapons, but then you start to wonder, why is that object this character's vital instrument? What does that say about their personality, their backstory? Which objects do I have that define me? It's ideas like this that feed your imagination to the possibilities it opens up, and that's what I felt watching
See, that's the perfect example for me right here. This picture right here.
Find me. It's ideas like
you have to be into the whole like gas mask, breathing mask aesthetic, right? Because it's, you know, it's its own style. I love the art style, but God, that's very conflicting. The art is really good. Not a fan of the style.
that feed your imagination to the possibilities it opens up, and that's what I felt watching Gachiakta in its entirety. It might not be the most polished shonen of our generation, or have a story that pushes it to new boundaries, yet I constantly found myself hitting that next episode just so I could spend a bit more time in the insane world it created.
The gas masks are sick as fuck. I know some people really love it. Like they love, you know, like the witch doctor kind of vibe. You know, I don't know. Oh, Cleovitis or whatever.
Fantasy is the double-edged sword of the anime world.
Hey, everyone has the witch doctor. I know, I hate it. Just don't get me started.
Swing one side and you have some of the—
It's okay, you know. It's my personal preference. I'm not forcing it on anybody else. It's my personal preference.
most critically acclaimed, beloved shows in the entire medium, respected by everyone who watches them. But swing the other side, and you're greeted with some of the trashiest, stinkiest shows you can find in the medium. And I'm not talking about the gachiakta kind. So when a new fantasy anime comes out, I'm always thinking, which side is this one gonna swing? Alright?
It's usually B tier anime. And then you take the happy surprises and accept the F tier.
Looks like we've got some hyper-violent action. Could be edgy, could be mature, unsure. Oh hey, there's proper thought put into the world building and politics, so it's not just the same copy-paste Demon Lord fantasy world. That swings that way. Okay, the hero's been given an immortal body.
Okay, she's badass.
Like this could
I thought she was cool as fuck. Not gonna lie. I still remember Chi-Chi's face when she was watching this. She was like, oh my god. Yeah, she is badass. Love her as a character. Like makes the show. Like, you know what I mean?
Potentially be power fantasy-ish. Yeah, that's a little stinky. But then I watch as the hero yeets herself
Why did why?
Off a cliff, leaving just her mangled corpse remaining, only to have her body parts grotesquely shoved back into place as you hear the crackling of bones over the most guttural scream of pain as her body is forcibly put back together, little by little.
This was sick as fuck, dude. These are spoilers, by the way. It's so sick, though.
While the bandits around her...
God, it was so awesome. Chi-Chi's face was contorted in horror almost as much as this lady's body was. It was awesome.
Only watch on in horror, and it was this moment that I realized, oh, I'm in. Cleaver-Test is the kind of brutal dark fantasy show I've been missing. Not a full-on masterpiece like Berserk, but just...
By the way, watching anime with Chi-Chi is probably the most fun. Because I just get to watch her facial reactions, like, it's just so animated. It's fucking hilarious.
A fun show that takes itself just seriously enough. You have a protagonist that is heroic and kicks ass without being annoyingly idealistic or stupidly overpowered. Also, she has an eye patch. The world and power system isn't just copying off every other power fantasy out there. The protagonist has an eye patch. The violence is gratuitous while being purposeful, setting the tone of the story. You can see the hallmarks of what could have turned into an edgy fantasy, slavery, prostitution, but then you're reminded that anime can actually treat these subjects with the weight that they deserve. It's not always for the faint of heart, but it's the kind of grungy 90s fantasy show
it was
anime
grungy.
hasn't seen in a long time. She's got
very
a
gritty.
goddamn eye patch!
Bro, why are you hung up on that? Welcome to AA. Skip.
Horror is one of those genres anime rarely gets right. On one hand, I think the medium makes it harder to get genuine scares compared to its live-action counterparts, but then one too many times we get a promising project like Uzumaki that took a bit too much inspiration from its source material and spiraled its own production into madness. I was beginning to lose faith, but thankfully the summer Hikaru died not only restored that, but has set the bar of how anime can achieve horror of the highest quality. So you may be wondering, what's so different about this one?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
I'd heard so many great
Wait, what? What's happening?
things about this manga, but I watched the anime knowing nothing about it. I wanted to go in raw, and apparently, so did they. And within the first few
I don't know.
minutes, it's evidently clear how this show succeeds where so many others have faltered. Almost immediately, you are drawn in with this eerie sense of dread that crawls under your skin and doesn't let up. Every scene oozes a sinister air as thick as the summer humidity you're watching on screen. It's not about jump scares, it's the ghastly imagery that gives you a peek into the eldritch horrors that lay beneath the shadows. Horrific entities brought to life with haunting arts that make the hair on the back of your neck stand. Atmosphere is why this is a masterclass of animated horror. Behind all that,
I don't know about usually atmospheric animes. I get bored as fuck. Sorry. Such to be the hero. Such to be the hero. God, that's such a good song. It's such a good anime. Say it. Just say it. They're killing it. They're owning it.
China has continually been on the rise in the animation space, and this year it really felt like there was always at least one show per season that stood out in the highly competitive world of animation to be one of the hot shows to watch. And in my eyes, their crowning achievement of 2025 came in the form of To Be Hero
It was
X.
good.
This is China's
So
own take
good.
to the superhero genre.
So
that asks
good.
the question, what would society be like if people could gain superpowers based on the social media influence they have? India is now a world superpower. OnlyFans is more powerful than Disney. But in the world of 2B Hero X,
Could you imagine?
anyone can gain superpowers as long as you are able to convince the masses to believe in you. Trust is how you gain power in this world. People's mass perceptions dictate not only who becomes a
God damn it. What's your superpower? Camera pans to the guy's face, close up. Weird noises start happening. His face contorts in horror. Never mind.
superhero, but the types of powers they get and the life they lead. There's Furman, a firefighter who saved a young girl from a falling ceiling that went viral, gaining him the power of incredible strength and invulnerability at the expense of never being able to take a proper shit ever again because he can never bend over thanks to his immovable image. Then there's this guy. He got his powers from a League of Legends chat lobby. The risk with a series like this is that you lack a central protagonist to be able to follow the story through, but it more than makes up for it by being able to explore a multitude of interesting ideas with the premise that they've set up. Not every story is as equally compelling as the next, but every hero is wholly distinct both thematically and visually. Slowly but surely, you are able to piece together the
And the goddamn soundtrack slaps!
Timeline of events and see it all come together at the end. And if that wasn't enough for a reason to watch it, then there's also Hero X, who has the interesting ability to run through a season's worth of animation budget every time he snaps his fingers.
True.
Outside of the unique world setting and power system, this has some of the coolest action sequences I've seen in an animated TV series. And if that still isn't enough for a reason to jump on, watch it because the creator's a pretty cool guy also. I don't know where I heard that one from.
Of course, there's a lot of misery, but it is the same misery that is all around us. The trees here are in misery and the birds are.
Nah, another one I'm good on.
2026 is now officially the year of the horse, but unfortunately, Uma Musume
Another
didn't
horse
get that
anime!
memo because, like your typical gacha gamer, it came a bit early. This was the year the internet collectively fell into the Uma Musume rabbit hole, and Cinderella Grey embodies every damn reason of why this franchise became a global phenomenon. This was the highest intensity, no bullshit, all-action sports anime to come out in 2025, delivering that level of jump-out-you-seat hype in every single episode you put on. You are given little room to breathe, going from one race to the next, every match injecting that burst of adrenaline your body starts to crave. If you were living under a rock last year, yes, there is a gacha game of the same IP, yes, this is anthropomorphized horse girls running against each other based on real historic races in Japan, which I've already talked about when I covered the show last month, but you don't need to know any of that to enjoy the spectacle it delivers. That rush as you witness that last eruption is as addictive as any drug.
Question. Have whales started betting on horses now that this game has been released? Just curious.
You hear the roar of the crowd as the commentator eggs them on, as you watch athletes digging deeper than they ever have before. Suddenly, this junk.
The answer is yes. Fucking marketing worked. Holy fucking shit. Of course. So smart. God damn. So smart.
Kia's anime girl run becomes the most hype thing you've ever seen, as you shout out, "God, this is what peak performance looks like!" And then the race is over. You calm down, switch on the next episode, and experience it all again. Wait, that last paragraph sounded familiar. Was that ChatGPT? No, in fact, it was GigGPT, because I just copied it from myself. I've already said everything I have to say about it in that video, so you know what? I'll just let ChatGPT rewrite my own work to tell you again, in the style of Giguk. That moment when the final eruption hits, your monkey brain just activates. The crowd is screaming. The commentator is absolutely losing it. The athletes are pushing past every physical limit known to mankind. And suddenly, this janky, low FPS anime girl run has your full, undivided soul. You're sitting there like, why am I this invested? As you stand up yelling, God, this is peak human performance at your screen like you've just witnessed the second coming, but it's sponsored by questionable animation shortcuts, and then it ends. You blink, You remember you're an adult? You sigh, click the next episode, and willingly let it happen to you all over again, because anime has once again tricked you into feeling emotions through sheer bullshit and
Yeah, I mean, you've been replaced.
spectacle. What the fuck does ChatGPT think I sound like?
The wanker.
You can go watch my actual video if you want to hear everything I have to say about it.
I don't know, sound about right.
Better than Gig GPT ever could. Okay, I promise I'm gonna stop glazing my own work now. Anyway, number 3. Barn, The Boundaries of Adulthood. This was a new anime made by a fairly new creator in the industry.
What just happened? Confusion. Got it. Okay. He's just doing it to build suspense.
Attention spans are fucked. Memes are incomprehensible. I can't be the only one who feels like every day I see something that makes me lose IQ until my last remaining brain cells are stuck there on life support, powering the
He must be on YouTube watching shorts.
last bit of sentient thought I have. But this year, there was no show that healed my soul more than watching Apocalypse Hotel. In an era of brain rot, this one gave me pure brain ripe. Apocalypse Hotel is a different kind of slice of life. It has all the hallmarks that make up the genre. A quieter, subdued approach to storytelling, charming characters, a whimsical, bright air that complements its calming atmosphere. And then you keep watching. Okay, maybe there's a bit of brain rot in this one. Doomslayer Tanukis, Power Rangers fighting Kangaroo Thanos, a fucking mech battle in the middle of a desolate cityscape. You can put on an episode and have no idea what kind of unhinged shenanigans you're going to encounter next, but behind the chaos and the laughter, it constantly delivers a story with a heart few series are able to reach. A door-opening robot that fails at opening doors, a hospitality robot with no one left to serve, a hotel that opens to a place with a population of 0. This is a world with no meaning, where characters are forced to find their own. How is it do you find purpose in a place where there is none? Watching this band of lovable misfits allows you to reflect about the purpose you may be missing from your own life. It's a show so hopelessly optimistic, steeped in layers of melancholy. A story set in a bleak place where no hope should be able to be found, yet it still is able to greet you with the warmest smile. Where years, decades, centuries pass in the blink of an eye, characters you love age, move on, all that is familiar around you slowly begins to change, always reminding you that time will continue to move, with or without you.
This is a long exposition, bro.
It may be painful, but it's life, and it can be a lot brighter if you let it be. Episode 11 might just be my favorite slice of life episode of all time. An episode that breaks convention. It doesn't try to be entertaining. It doesn't try to tell you everything. It sits you down, shuts out the noise around you, and allows you to just feel. Ending it with a line that made me stop, walk away for a moment, and remind myself that through all the chaos, life can be pretty damn wonderful. This is the kind of magical feeling this show gives you. It doesn't just show you a slice of life, it reminds you what living that life means in the first place.
Okay. I don't know what to make of that one. You want to watch it, Chi-Chi? Oh, okay. Looks like I'll be trying it then. Normally, I wouldn't want. I would. I'm on the fence on it. But normally, I don't really gravitate toward those sort of types. But you know, if Chi-Chi asks, I guess I do.
Supposed to be the end.
Shonen action shows are the lifeblood of the anime industry. They are the most popular, have the most influence, and are very often some of the very first anime we end up watching. It's these shows that help shape a young generation of people, and I certainly can't forget what they instilled into me. As a kid too young to understand anything, I saw heroes fighting against evil to protect the things they stand for. They stood up for those who couldn't, represented all the good in the world, and though I grew up and realized the real world isn't as simple or idealistic as the one portrayed in the realm of fiction, it's these stories that helped set me on the right path. It gave me hope. It gave me role models. It taught me about the person I should aspire to be. To me, this is what shonen is meant to be about. This is the shonen I grew up with. This is the shonen I know, and I don't think many shows have distilled that concept down as purely as My Hero Academia has. Regular viewers will know that I've had an up and down relationship with this franchise. I instantly fell in love in season 1, watched it explode in popularity in season 2 and 3, then gradually fell out of favor as other shows took the spotlight, but I always kept watching in hopes that it could at least end with a bang. And now, 10 years later, I can wholeheartedly say, boy, did it ever. This final season delivered a spectacle worthy of the legacy it will leave. And now that it's all over, looking back, I feel like My Hero Academia came out in a strange transitionary period. In a time where its contemporaries were getting darker, getting weirder, getting bloodier, it almost felt like MHA was the squeaky clean, straight-laced student in a classroom of delinquents. And yet, it managed to achieve what so many long-running series have failed to do. For after 10 years of characters, action, drama, and development, it was able to close out standing tall, shouting a clear and concise message for the world to hear that stayed completely true to what it always was. Anyone can be a hero. Anyone should try to be a hero, even if it's just for the people around you. It's hopeful, it's optimistic, it's somewhat maybe cheesy, but it is very My Hero Academia. This may not go down in history as everyone's favorite show, but I will remember it as a testament of what the beating heart of shonen should be. We will always need heroes. We will always need hope. We will always need a story like this. And at the end of this era, I'm glad it was there to remind us one last time.
So I did watch My Hero Academia, but I think I stopped after years, season 2 or 3. Was it 2 or 3? Might have been 3. Don't remember. There's been a lot. I've been watching Villains though. That's been fun.
この世には様々な人がいる。こんなに大勢いるのに誰一人同じ人はいない。そりゃ争いは絶えないでしょ。
Yeah, sorry, not villains, vigilantes. Yeah.
何度でも In my line of work, I watch a lot of shows. I remember a lot of shows, but rarely do I have the time to go back and rewatch them. It's only when something truly lingers, a story that grabs hold and follows me, that occupies my mind whenever I have a free moment, that one line that sticks with me not because it was witty or punchy, but because it touched on something deep, something meaningful, something real. I've rewatched Orb, On the Movements of the Earth, more times this year than any other shows from the past 10 years, and yet I am still as moved, as awestruck, as absolutely mesmerized as the first time I watched it. Why am I telling you all this?
わからない。私の感動を必死に伝えてる。
This was a show that, when half done, I put as 4th on my list last year, not knowing that when I finished the entire thing, it would become my anime of the decade. That's a big statement, and you may not agree. You may have other shows you prefer. It may not have hit you the same way it hits me, but that is my truth. And for a moment, I wanted to invite you to see what that truth meant. A show like this comes along only a few times in a generation. It is not only one of the most original, beautiful, and nigh on unpredictable series to come out in modern times, but it's one of those stories that has the power to teach you something about yourself. Without preaching, without telling you what's correct, it presents you with profound...
This is the Flat Earth one?
Ideas and helps guide you to find your own answers. Orb is an anime about heliocentrism. It's about proving the Earth moves around the sun, but also it's a story about truth, about people who fight for truth, about the lengths people will go to prove truth, about people who have their truths challenged and respond to it without disrespecting the person that challenged it. An egotistical priest putting his trust in the wisdom of a peasant, a devout believer defending the words of an atheist. The heroes of the story are not the ones who are right. It's the ones who are willing to accept that they could be wrong, who will listen to those that oppose them and try to understand even if they don't necessarily agree. These are the people that embody the human spirit, that together ignite a flame that transcends lifetimes. Every character is memorable, every line powerful, every journey poetic. This is simply one of the most beautiful stories I've ever witnessed. And the more time that has passed since I first finished it, the more times I've rewatched it over this year, the stronger its message has resonated with me as I looked out and saw the world as it is today. Unlike the world of Orb, we live in a time when information is more readily available than it ever has been, and yet truth has never felt so hard to find. Technology that should have allowed us to grow closer has divided us even further.
Well, because it's a bunch of people trying to create their own truth and their own cocoon bubble of belief systems. And he who wins is not the one that speaks truth, but who can have their truth be accepted as the ultimate truth. That's...
Which is no longer the currency we lack. It's trust. A lack of trust that has eroded the respect we have of our fellow person. Ideas are not built on, they are condensed down, dismantled, and publicly shamed. Everyone is a soldier, enlisted to fight in an ideological war of exchanges, where common ground is no man's land and the winner is decided not by who is more right, but who can prove the other side more wrong. How does anyone navigate the landscape we are currently in? And I think that's why I was just so constantly drawn back to this series. A story like this is the reminder I needed that the world doesn't have to work like this. That progress is made through collaboration, not dissociation. That, disagree or not, we are still in this together, in an era that will be shaped by our collective hands. Whether any of us have the right answer or not, it's thanks to this show that I remembered, as long as you can continue to question whether you are right.
不正解は無意味を意味しない。何かを知るということだ。指導説を信仰してる。このためにわざわざ生まれてきた。
きっと迷いの中に倫理がある。
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
You won't find the wrong answer.
So, I don't know if I would watch that one. I know you guys are saying it's really good, but it's just, I don't know. It's so dramatic. I don't know. I watch to be entertained. I don't know. But good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, that was good. Yeah, anime has been pretty decent. We've been getting a lot of stuff lately. Almost to the point where I feel like I'm getting spoiled. I'm actually sitting there going, why aren't there like a million things that I can watch? Because we already know more money's pouring into that sector. So, I think it's just about finding the money makers. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Here's my music. Ugh. I'm not feeling good, bro. Oh my god, I blame you guys. So because we watched, and I'm pretty sure it's your fault, Tats, because you made me watch an Amber Pacific thing, I now got this in my fucking shit, bro. And it's not Amber Pacific, but it might as well. Right, 16 years ago, bro. I'm now getting things from 16 years ago being shoved down my throat. Classic. We can listen to 2 seconds, right?
Thanks for calling Discover. Hi,
I think we can. Yeah. We'll do the, what is it? The 5-second, 10-second rule. Yeah. We got this. Just to get a taste. It's been so long since I've heard this song. Come on. 4, 5. Okay, can't. Let me go to this part. Okay, all right, cool. All right, now we just need the where's the There it is, right here. Okay, this is all we need right here. Okay, 5 seconds of the chorus. Here we go, baby. And on to keep my head. Sorry for my bad singing. Never going under. I can't sing, I swear. I was just rocking out. 'Cause I'm in too deep. The good stuff. Never going under. That song reminds me, so I think I told you this story. When I worked at Nintendo, there was a game that never made it off of the testing floor and was never released. And it was a baseball game. And it had tracks from Sum 41, all the bands that were like big at the time that were like indie pop punk, right? And because I was testing the game every day, I heard that soundtrack over and over again. So that actually takes me back to working at Nintendo less than it takes me back to the Rockstar days. Yeah, like a Tony Hawk, but for baseball, exactly. So now I just automatically sound associated to that game because I played that game fucking forever. We got stuck in overtime on that game. I think I worked on that game for like a month, maybe a month and a half. And I eventually got stuck. Oh, it was the worst duty. I got stuck on testing the auto systems. What do I, sorry, I can't even describe it. It's so in baseball, they have this thing where in this game you could create a roster of baseball players, but instead of playing the games yourself, you could just have it simulate. So there was just this whole game simulator that it can then just do, and you can just run it, and you can have it simulate for years and years and years, and then you can set things to auto, and then you can have your coaches just autos simulate. So I got put into the simulation area, and let's just put it this way: the way I automated everything eventually caused the game to crash, and there was these unknown bugs, but because I just started simulating, because I started enjoying the simulation part, I started making these grand simulations with these baseball teams. And then like after a couple hours of running the sims, the game would randomly crash and they could never find the bug. So it's one of those things. One of those things, you know. Anyways, but yeah, no, it was fun. So I sat there basically the whole time, and I would make my team, I would make my initial selections, set all my auto settings, get everything set up. You know, that would take like an hour or two, and then I just hit sim, and it would just sim for the whole day. A new returner, 90 months, thank you. Did they pay you on those days? Yeah, of course they did. And then yeah. I mean, it's my job to test the systems. I was put on that duty. I do what I was told. What else am I supposed to do with the simulation? Play every single game? They created a system where you could, if you wanted to, you can play every game, or you can sim it. Like, so you could basically like skip one of the games within the season, and it'll just automatically sim the game just using the stats and stuff or whatever, right? And so you can either play it or you can sim it. And you're not just at Nintendo to play the game, you're testing all the systems. You're testing the software. So I have to make sure that the simulation stuff works just as much as... So yes, was there some laziness sometimes on my part? Sure. But was that the main focus? No, I mean, I actually found a bug, and then I actually was then put in charge of finding the bug, which then ended up with me simming for a lot. But that, you know, it's just one of those things. How did I manage to land that job? Very easy. Which is funny. First of all, get yourself to a tech capital. Second of all, be young and technologically inclined. Third, go into a temp agency that deals with specifically tech companies. They usually have a test that you can take, and that'll gauge your proficiency and tech level. And they will then find jobs according to your tech savviness, which I got. Yeah, that's how I found a job back then. Anyways, that was a long time ago. So the landscape, I don't know. How young we talking? I'm sure it's not even for just for young people. You could be in your 20s. You could be 20s, 30s. You're fine, I'm sure. I have no idea how the temp agency market is doing these days, so I am out of the loop. But that's how you were able to get in. A lot of tech companies do third party contract work. The reason why is they don't have to pay you bennies. And basically they keep you you can work for 9 months straight, or at least this is how it used to be. They can use you full time for 9 months. Then you have to take a mandatory 3-month break. You can't work again for that company or whatever. And then you can come back. And so basically I would work there for 9 months. I would then, during 3 months, I would have off. I would probably work some odd jobs until Nintendo was different because those were more project to project. And then they like hired when there was like games coming in that they needed to like onload, and then they beef up their QA. So a lot of it was like availability and track record. So once you get in, they train you. They basically train you on how to do like, standardized documentation, right? How to write up a bug, how to identify a bug. They already assume that you have technical prowess because, you took whatever, but you do that and then you go in. I don't think the testers you don't need much going on for you. I'm not going to lie. To be a game tester, you don't really need much. Although I think the standards have increased over time. So keep that in mind. Never going under. Da-da-da-da-da. Yep, but a lot of people went, so you go temp to hire usually with those type of things. So you're basically a temp, and then you go to hire if you do a good job and you keep getting requested back. Because obviously if you don't do a good job, they won't ask for you back. They don't want you. If you can't do the job, they're not going to say you're fired. They just won't rehire you. They just won't transfer you to another game or project. And that's how they would handle that kind of situation. But yeah, no, I was there for, many, many years. Like I said, about 5 years. Maybe more. I don't even know. Long time. Testing pay is almost the same as dev, but it's really time consuming and boring. Yeah, but I mean, I'm going to be honest. I enjoyed the fuck out of that. Testing is very, very simple. Very, very simple. It's way more complicated to be a dev, speaking from someone who's now done both. Which honestly, hold on one second. I'm going to show you something. Getting something loaded real quick. I kind of want to play a song. Wait, I guess I could play a song. I could do one song, maybe. Maybe it's nighttime. Making. Okay, one second. On my legs! Don't look at my legs. That never happened. Ooh. put myself in. Okay. Jake, wait. Is that reverb? I don't know if that's reverb or not. Hopefully it is. What's the buttons for the guitar? Oh, well. No guitar for us today, which is fine. You're just gonna have to listen to me raw, baby. All I want is nothing more to hear you knocking at my door. 'Cause if I could see your face once more, I could die a happy man, I'm sure. When you said your last goodbye, I died a little bit inside. If I lay in tears in bed all night, alone without you by my side. But if you love me, why'd you leave me? Take my body, take my body, and all I want is, all I need is to find somebody, find somebody like you. Oh, oh, so you brought out the best of me, a part of me I've never seen. You took my soul and wiped it clean. Oh, love was made for the movie screens, but Thank you. Thank you. Donkey. Shane. Say. All right. I got to show you this real quick. I don't know. Wait. Okay. One more song, and then I show you this real quick. I don't want to. I don't know what I want to do. All right, sure. That would be. Okay. Drink your water. All right, there we go. Summer has come and passed. Innocence has never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass. 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I have lost. Wake me up when September ends. Summer has come and passed. Innocence can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, never forget what I have lost. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Thank you for the requests. All right, I guess doing the little late night jam sesh, I guess.
Take my photo off the wall if it just won't sing for you. 'Cause all that's left is gone away, and there's nothing there for you to prove. Oh, look what you've done. You've made a fool of everyone. Oh, it seems like such fun until you lose what you had won. Ooh. Give me back my point of view, 'cause I just can't think for you. I can hardly hear you say, what should I do? Well, you should choose. Oh, look what you've done. You've made a fool of everyone. Oh, it seems like such fun until you lose what you had won. Oh, look what you've done. You've made a fool of everyone. Fool of everyone. Fool of everyone. Take my photo off the wall if it just won't sing for you. 'Cause all that's left has gone away, and there's nothing there for you to do. Oh, look what you've done. You've made a fool of everyone. Oh, well, it seems like such fun until you lose what you had won. Oh, look what you've done. You've made a fool of everyone. A fool of everyone. A fool of everyone.
Come on, people now. I'm kind of in a jam mood now, so I might jam a couple more softies. Alright, let's see if we can do this one.
I thought that I have heard before, but no one's ever left me quite this sore. Your words cut deeper than a knife. Now I need someone to break me back to life. Got a feeling that I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive if I quit calling you my lover and move on. You watch me bleed until I can't breathe. I'm shaking, falling out to my knees. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches, tripping over myself. I'm aching, begging you to come help. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. Just like a moth drawn to a flame. Oh, you lured me in, couldn't sense the pain. Your bitter heart cold to the touch. Oh, now I reap what I sow. I left cigarette on my own. Got a feeling that I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive if I quit calling you my lover and move on. You watch me bleed until I can't breathe, and I'm shaking, falling out to my knees. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches, tripping over myself. I'm aching, begging you to come help. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. Needle and thread, gotta get you out of my head. Needle and thread, gonna wind up dead. Needle and thread, gonna get you out of my head. Needle and thread, gonna wind up dead. Needle and thread, gonna get you out of my head. Needle and thread, gonna wind up dead. Needle and thread, gonna get you out of my head. Get you out of my head. You watch me bleed until I can't breathe. I'm shaking, falling out to my knees. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches, tripping over myself. I'm aching, begging you to come help. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. Needle and thread, gonna get you out of my head. Needle and thread, wound up dead. Needle and thread, gonna get you out of my head. Get you out of my head. Alrighty. Thank you for sticking around for a little bit of music. Variety is the spasu of a lafu. Remember that, Chad. Remember that. Oh boy. All right, so I actually wanted to show you something before I leave, for those that might still be around. Check it out. My next here. Okay, got it. I got it full screen. Got a full screen. I'm gonna move that over there. Like this. All right, check it out. Check this shit. Pay attention, chat. All right, I got you guys up. All right, and I can now go like this. Where is video? Browse. Map BG. Chat. Browser. What the fuck? Oh, it's here. Oh, I gotta go. Let's close all this shit. Okay. So, bot left. Turn that off. Display. There it is. Aha. Check it, Chad. All right. I want you to gawk. Ooh and ah. All right. So I added in a lot of stuff. I got stamina bars. You know, we got tab targeting. You know, we got range of the icons. GCD's back working. I figured out what the issue was, but we're good. I got flashes. Oh my god, we got these motherfuckers who's kicking my ass. I got impact frames.
We got the whole 9. All right. Stay awake. And I died. But yeah. Nailed it. But yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'd say I nailed the movement. The movement is nailed. I nailed. Death. Dodge roll on their body. Yes. All right, anyways, that's where we're at right now. I think I made good progress since last we spoke. All right, anyways. Dodge feels a little fast. Maybe. It feels right now, but then again, I think everything's a little fast. I'm going to be honest. I think everything's a little too fast, but I have all the hit impact frames, all the things hooked up now. Yeah, but it's definitely coming together. We are out of the realm of shit and in the realm of, wow, there's some polish. Whoopsies. So yeah, kind of excited. It's doing good. All right, guys. But with that, thank you for coming tonight. I think I'm going to end it here. It was a wonderful stream. We got a little bit of YouTube, a lot of YouTube. Thank you, Tats, for all the YouTube content today. You know, all the links and stuff. Yeah, guys, thank you for coming today and hanging out. We'll do some more. Sorry I didn't stream earlier. My insomnia I need to get in check. So hopefully that should be done after this. I'm hoping streaming tired me out. I'm hoping. All right, we'll do more. I'm going to be planning some games soon. I don't know what I'm going to do for games, though, because we're in a weird state with games right now. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but yeah, we're in a kind of an interesting spot right at the moment. So, you know, I'm hoping things kind of, I don't know, we got games, but, like, they're not games I'm, like, enthused about. And, like, I don't know if anybody's really... Does anybody like games anymore? Do they? I don't know. Fuck. I guess we'll find out. Okay. I think we're just getting older. Maybe I'm getting older. Fuck me. I'm gonna go to be depressed now. Good night, everybody. Peace.